guys. My name's Gary, grateful recovering alcoholic and drug addict. Okay, I told you I was going to do an interview with my sponsor, but he's taking some chemo, and it's going to be another few days before I can sit down with him and do that video. But I've got a lot of things going on right now, and I've taken my program with me. I take the 12 steps wherever I go. I've moved back to California from Austin, and I came here. It didn't feel right being in Texas. I didn't enjoy the company I was working for. The leadership there was horrible, and I'm spending 10 hours of my day at work. You got to really enjoy what you're doing. So I have a little bit of money, and I came to California. My parents need their house painted, so I'm painting their house and saving them a bunch of money. And I've been, my dear friend I've known for 20 years, we're going to be interviewing him, and he's going through his battles right now, and he needs a friend right now, just as bad as I need a friend, right? I was really not enjoying my job, and I was really lonely, and I would share about that with you guys too, just being lonely. My kids are in Austin, and a lot of you guys know that I lost my son to an accidental fentanyl overdose. My middle son, Brandon, 5 months ago. But my oldest is in Austin with the baby. I have a new grandson, and the youngest is also there. But they're the joy of my life. It was hard leaving them, but there was something inside me. It's that inner voice, and I've learned to trust that inner voice. I didn't doubt that inner voice, and I was listening to it saying, "You need to be in California. You need to be in California." And it was a great pull. That inner voice would go off in my head, and in my heart, it just said, "You need to be in California." And I've got to tell you, I'm afraid because I'm unemployed right now, but I know everything is going to be okay. I'm surrounded with family and friends, and I was born and raised here, and I gotta tell you, everything is going. It couldn't be going any better. So I'm going to be starting a recovery business and doing recovery homes. I'm going to start my first recovery home in the Coachella Valley. A lot of you guys might have heard of Coachella, from other parts of the world. They have a big concert out here. It's actually next month. It's a 2-week deal, and they do that for 2 weeks, and they've got a 2-week country western deal right after it. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know that I'm in fear, but I'm not going to let fear dictate my life. Fear, they talk about fear in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, and they talk about it as being an evil and corroding thread. It says, "Fear is an evil and corroding thread. The fabric of our existence was shot through with it. It sets in motion trains of circumstances which brought us misfortune." So I'm not going to run with fear today. I'm going to run on faith. I followed that inner voice that I talk about, that great reality deep down within me. And it's like taking a jump off into the abyss. It's frightening at my age. But so many things have happened, and meeting old friends, My parents' 60th wedding anniversary next weekend, so we'll be with family and friends. And yeah, it's jumping off into the abyss, and the abyss is not so scary and dark. It's um, it's learning to trust that great reality deep down within us. And there was no doubt in my mind uh, that I needed to come to California. And now, once I'm here and I'm watching how my parents need me, um, my friend needs me, and God's giving me, He's putting a lot of other gifts in my life right now. Um, and I'll share them with you guys as they happen. But right now, I'm safe in California. I've brought my program. I've been to a meeting almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. And I've been here over a week now. And I've been in the gym almost every day, not every day. And I've been painting almost every day, but not every day. I don't do anything every day, but eat and sleep. Um, but yeah, and I'm setting up other interviews that I'm going to be doing. Um, and I'll make those introductions. I'll let you guys know who those people are. Some of them are pretty well known people. So um, I haven't talked to them in depth about it. I'm going to a meeting with one guy that I want to interview tomorrow in the morning. We're going to go to a meeting and breakfast. And I've talked to him several times on the phone. He's a good friend uh, of one of my best friends. And I've never met him before, but I've talked to him several times on the phone, and I've watched a lot of his videos and stuff, and it's kind of an exciting guest. So, and then I've got other people you guys are going to just really enjoy. So, I'm kind of like dangling the carrot and saying, "Come on, follow me, you guys." But I'm excited about this stuff. So I've got the recovery channel here going on, Sobriety and the 5 Day God Challenge. Please subscribe. And let me know how your guys' sobriety is going. Um, there's a woman, Kelly. You sent me a message today. Uh, and, I can talk about it because you left it in the comments box, so it's public. But I just want to say, hang in there, sister. Um, uh, I've been right where you're at. What you said to me in your message today on TikTok and on YouTube, um, Kelly was talking about she's afraid of the detox, and she's got kids, and she's lived a life of sobriety before, and she wants it, and she doesn't quite know how to get there. And Kelly, I urge you to send me an email at the number 5 Day God Challenge, 5DAYGODCHALLENGE at gmail.com, 5 Day God Challenge at gmail.com. And I'll send you my phone number, and then we'll talk. Let's get a game plan together to get you sober. It sounds like you want it. And there's a lot of people who need it. You probably need to get sober, but if you want it, you can have it. It doesn't come to people who, sobriety is not for people who need it. Because if it would be easy to attain, everybody would be sober, right? It's for people who really want it. It's for people who are willing to do 12 simple steps and go to meetings. I mean, every that's the most successful way, okay? Is the program the 12-step program of NA, AA, CA, you name it, okay? AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, anything anonymous, okay? Um, I'm a hardcore drug addict and I'm a very hard drinker. I identify as an alcoholic and a drug addict. Um, put it this way, if there were no drugs on this planet, I probably wouldn't drink myself to death, but I would live a pretty fucked up life. But there are more harder core drinkers out there than me. But I identify as an alcoholic because if I drink again, that is my gateway. As soon as I put anything in this system, I block myself off from the sunlight of the Spirit. I sever the umbilical cord between me and God. And it might not happen overnight, but it'll happen. I've had multiple times doing this, relapsing, multiple. And I've thrown away almost a decade of time. I was sober 9 years, 9.5 years, almost 10 years. And I threw that away because I put a substance in my body that the doctors prescribed. And once I put it in, it set off that phenomenon of craving I talk about. And that phenomenon of craving, it took me 10 years, it took me 5 years. I sobered up for about a year, and then I went out again, and it took me another 5 years. So I was out basically 10 years, and in that 10 years, I had a year of sobriety. But I was basically out 10 years fucking up my life. And God's given me, I'm looking at my life right now going, okay, you don't have a job, but you look at the people that you're helping that need you. And I know that I'm doing the right thing. So if I get up tomorrow and I do the right thing, like tomorrow I'm going to a meeting, I'm having breakfast with a friend, and we're going to talk some recovery. And then I'm going to help my friend that's doing chemotherapy tonight. I guess he takes a pill and does it. And he's going to be very sick tomorrow, and he's going to need some help. So I'm going to go to his house, and I'm going to help him for a few hours. Maybe bring him some soup or some food. And what else do I got on the agenda? Hit the gym and stay away from the online poker tournaments, because I've been doing okay, but a couple just kicked my ass tonight. So I got to watch the gambling too, because I could get hooked just like alcohol, but I don't have the money to do that right now. So I'm staying away. I'm going to stay away from it. No, I'm not. I'm trying to stay away from it, right? I'm going to say a prayer tonight because I'm fucking getting addicted to online poker. But it's only a couple bucks, so it's a couple bucks here and there. But and I finished pretty deep in a few of these tournaments, so that was probably not a good thing. I don't want a few bucks. But what else? So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm just doing healthy things for me. And I will do a little bit of painting. I got a little bit of trim to paint outside around this window over here. So anyways, you guys, probably a pretty boring ass video, but stay tuned, because they're going to get good. They're going to get good. And Carrie, how are you? Laura, how are you? Kelly, email me. And there's a whole bunch of others. I shouldn't start naming names, because now I'm on the spot and I can't remember everybody's names. But I've got a lot of friends on here, and hang in there, you guys. And I'm going to do the same, and I will see you very soon.